How do we find resolution in the midst of division and conflict? I hope I'm not catching you at a bad moment, but these are questions that we all have to consider in our communities, in our homes even, sometimes in our own hearts. And in the midst of a world in which we can resort to factions or sides, where the arguments become who we can cast on which side of an issue, I think we're invited to take stock of the beautiful phrase of Pope Leo XIV that he used to inaugurate his pontificate, namely, in illo uno unum. In him, the one Christ, we are one. I came to Madeira and St. Gertrude's Parish 15 years ago as a Dominican novice. My name's Father Leo Camurati, and I went out there seeking a resolution in my own life for my vocation and my purpose. And I'm thrilled at the prospect of joining you again, all these years later, as a preacher for your mission. The parish mission this year dedicated to this question of unity and where we find it. And so in a few weeks, in the midst of the Lenten season, we'll have the chance to turn to the one who secures our unity, who provides the tie-breaking vote amidst the factions that we would line ourselves up with. And we can do this by looking to a description of unity provided by St. Paul. One Lord, who is above all and settles all and establishes all. One faith, because he calls us to relationship with him and sets the standard for how we can appraise life. And one baptism, namely one common experience in the sacraments that sets us apart and distinguishes us for the task he has in mind for us. This unity that Pope Leo works toward as the Bishop of Rome and successor of St. Peter is one that we share in as Catholics, tasked with a common mission by the God who created us and redeemed us and calls us to sanctification and life, but also amidst the diversity of our gifts, the diversity of our interests that are brought together in harmony in the symphony that he conducts. And so I invite you to consider joining me at St. Gertrude's from March 7th through the 11th this year, when we'll have the chance to share in the beauty of this Lenten season and an opportunity to appeal to the one who can bridge division. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.